Do I like this signing? Yes, I do. I don't know what he's going to be in the locker room. I don't think he's going to be a problem because the Mets have no leadership. For all the Met fans that say, good luck to the Yankees, it's not going to work. It didn't work with the Mets. Here's the difference. The Yankees have Aaron Judge as their captain. The Mets don't even know what a captain is. Their last captain they had was David Wright, and they practically pushed him away. Marcus Stroman. If he doesn't work out and he opens his mouth, he will be gone. The Yankees will move him. He cannot mouth off to the Yankees management. He will not mouth off to Aaron Boone because he's not going to tolerate it. I think this is a good move because I think Marcus Stroman has always wanted to play for the Yankees. He grew up a Yankee fan. His plan was to win a World Series, which he has never done. He has a chance to win with a good Yankee team, especially if they land Blake Snell. So I think that if you're a Yankee fan, I think you should be happy with this. For a pitcher that's been pretty much a number 2 his whole career. 2 years, $37 million at 32 years old is a steal. Wanted to come here and he was giving the hometown discount to the Yankees because he wanted to come home to the Bronx and play in Yankee Stadium as a Yankee. I'm interested to see what Marcus Stroman is going to be in this rotation and where this rotation is going to lie. I believe that Blake Snell wants to be a Yankee. I think the Yankees are still trying to negotiate a deal that makes sense to bring a Blake Snell in. The Yankees would be in pretty good shape if they had a Blake Snell to this rotation because this turns out to be arguably the best rotation in baseball if they do that because you have back-to-back Cy Young guys in the National League and the American League. You bring in Marcus Stroman. He's the 4th guy. You have Carlos Rodon as your 3rd guy, Nestor Cortez and Schmidt. This is as good a rotation as any rotation in baseball if they can stay healthy. Marcus Stroman still has a lot to prove. He's 32 years old. He's a right-handed pitcher. He's playing in Yankee Stadium, ground ball type of pitcher, which is good for Yankee Stadium. That's what the Yankees like is ground ball pitchers. Problem with him, he's injury prone. And this has been a problem for the Yankees pitching staff for years. Their starting rotation cannot stay healthy. As we saw Carlos Rodon, they gave him money last year. He was one of the better left-handed pitchers that were available in a very long time. Now Blake Snell. I do believe the Yankees will seal the deal with Blake Snell. There's a reason why Blake Snell has not signed with another team. I think they're still negotiating with the Yankees, and that's why I think he believes he is going to go. But Marcus Stroman is a different personality. We saw him with the Mets. He didn't get along with some of the guys in the locker room. We've heard he didn't get along with certain coaches. That's something that the Yankees needed to look at before they decided to sign Stroman. They get him on a very good team-friendly contract. The 3rd-year option only goes if he pitches 140 innings in his 2nd year. So the Yankees are put in a very good position because they still could go after a big-name pitcher and another left-handed pitcher, and it gives them 3 pitchers that are lefties in their starting rotation. And that's something the Yankees rotation they haven't had in a very long time, since the 90s, and something that the Yankees need in their rotation in the playoffs. I don't think the Yankees are going to give him 250. I can see the Yankees giving him 200 million. Yep. He's worth 200 million, but here's the problem with Blake Snell. Over the years, he's had injury problems too. Yep. So that's something that the Yankees have to worry about. Look at Carlos Rodon. They gave him 27 million a year, signed him to a 6-year deal, and look, his first year, he barely pitched. And when he did pitch, he pitched like crap. So the Yankees need consistent rotation pitching. Marcus Stroman can be consistent. He was good in the first half of the season for the Chicago Cubs and then fell off. Maybe because of injury. His calf wasn't 100% healthy. And it's interesting with the Brian Cashman thing because Brian Cashman has had problems with players over the years, including his own players. And Derek Jeter, when he went to the Hall of Fame, Brian Cashman went to his Hall of Fame inductee. He pulled Derek Jeter to the side. And Derek Jeter said they had to rehash and hash out the stuff that he had problems with Brian Cashman when he was trying to negotiate his final deal with the Yankees, and hash out some of the things that was said behind Derek Jeter's back by the Yankees organization because of Brian Cashman. And Brian Cashman has had that problem with players of his own and players in the league. Some players don't want to play for the Yankees because of Brian Cashman. But here's the thing about Brian Cashman. Brian Cashman has had over 30 straight winning seasons. That says a lot about who he is as a GM and what George Steinbrenner thought of him when he decided to name him as the GM of the future for the New York Yankees. And he has been there for a significant amount of time. He's worked for the Yankees organization. A lot of these different GMs or executives or assistant GMs have come from Brian Cashman's repertoire and have become successful GMs in the league. So you say whatever you want about Brian Cashman, that the Yankees haven't won a championship in 14 years. It really doesn't matter. What stands out for the Yankees, what stands out for what this organization is known for is winning. And if you can win and have a winning season, that says a lot about the organization, even if you're not winning World Series.